The three horsemen of glazing, wuthering waves, and it's very simple on who those three are. It's saintontas, glaivekyo, and the Nigerian perspective. These are the main three that I consider the three horsemen of wuthering waves glaze till they die. Now let's go with the first one, saintontas. Now saintontas was wuthering waves continued back then, and ever since he got uh, noticed by TikTok and made a couple of videos with him, he blew up and now has evolved into this. Now you might be wondering what's his channel tactic is. It's very simple. First of all, new character comes out, immediately glaze it, release guides for it, explain team buildings on who and should you pull for it, and pulls for the character. Then, after that ends, he goes back to hating on other gacha games and other gacha content creators that he ate on modern ways, and repeats the cycle again when the second character drops. That's his entire topic. He has mainly had a lot of controversies with like making terrible informational videos about the gacha revenue, which I'll be honest is completely pointless. The gacha revenue should not even be taken seriously and should not even be considered as a topic on if a game's succeeding or not. He pulls up the Twitch tracker, which shows the genre of games, that how many people are streaming it and how many people are watching those streams. If anything's lower than what it was, he will say that the game is dead and it's dying. And that does not make any fucking sense about it. His other topics are explaining on why other anniversaries suck compared to Wuthering Waves apparently, as with Celestone Series 2.0, or I guess 3.0. I don't know what. No, it was 3.0, the 3-point anniversary. Celestone Series third anniversary came, and he immediately said like, so we're just giving out nameless characters. Brother, the 2.0 anniversary for Wuthering Waves was barely anything, and they're saying that this is worse. No, that's very interesting. That's very fucking interesting for him. But overall, his entire concept is to make guides, talk about drama, and trash on other content creators. That's his entire channel about. Now, Glaivekyo's channel is different. His main topics is about making like heavily edited news features on gacha games, mainly resolving around Genshin Impact. And what came to light was the 6.6 update on Genshin Impact, which got 171k, 89, 88, 81, 126. Basically making multiple videos about this and tried to claim that he was making a point. And the one that backfired was the Star Conquest, where he honestly went way off of the Art Conquest, and people could tell that he didn't even play it. And the reason why these videos blew up because it was 6 for 6, and when he immediately made another video about punishing Grey Raven, it got 22k. Then came another one, 175k, 159k, of why players are finally quitting Genshin Impact, but the quitting Genshin Impact part was one of the most bullshit things ever, as many people just spammed this just to get views on their channel, basically. Some quit it, but many others made it for the funny memes that never even played it. And he went off to the topic of, and then about Wuthering Waves, every gacha rule, apparently. Then back to making videos about Genshin Impact, about the terrible update. Now, let's go with another thing, is his sponsors. Whenever he gets a sponsor, he actually makes it look like better. As well as for Sun Zero. He got a sponsor in that video, so he made this video. Then, Reverse 1999 got a sponsor, apparently, and made a video about this. So relatively, he puts in a high effort videos into Genshin Impact and questions about the game and makes answers for them, mainly. But overall, sometimes it's right and very fewly some parts are heavily wrong, and where a lot of communities talk about it immediately. Next up is the Nigerian perspective. I'll be honest, he is the type of person that will glaze Wuthering Waves even when it's not even about Wuthering Waves. Personally as well, his entire 3 videos are about the community finally slapped the Hoyos as most shameless betrayal yet, then how is seen to prove something is undeniably wrong with modern with Wuthering Waves? The one video that I want to talk about is we've always seen through the stupidity of Arknights Enfield, Silver Palace, and NTE. I'll be honest, this was kind of the most pointless video to making, and it kind of proves that he's heavily on Wuthering Waves' standard and will defend Wuthering by using trash and make videos about explaining why other games are not that good or even better about that than Wuthering Waves. Now, this video of how Wuthering Waves still remains gacha's gold standard, I do not understand what the fuck do they mean by that. A gacha standard means that some gacha did something that no other gacha game has done. But what Wuthering Waves has done is that they took inspiration from Genshin Impact, this is an open world RPG, and they took a lot of inspiration from their older game and implemented it into their game, and boom, Wuthering Waves was made. I understand what he means by the standard. Sure, the animations and storytelling is somewhat good. The animations are I meant that the story is somewhat good. Sometimes synth, sometimes doesn't. The graphics look pretty good, but unstable as well. Unreal Engine 4 or 5. And then balancing of like improving optimization somewhat comes later afterwards. So yeah, main as well, these three are the main problems or glazers of Wuthering Waves, and are the three horsemen for that. Now I would add also a little helper for them, which is John Seaman. Previously, he was a techno moderator, and after that, he decided to fully allege himself of defending Wuthering Waves and just trashing on any other gacha games. Of the recent post of added a full 2D animated team, and he made said this looks like something straight out of Seedance. If you don't know, Seedance is an AI animation that makes apparently AI animations. Then, when it came to the Gaming on Phone Awards in Thailand, immediately put in Kurobot's rollout. And yeah, he always does this shit, just trashing on others and just manipulating Twitter. There was also a tweet that he made about when a cosplayer, I'm not gonna say the word, and his entire response: if she cosplayed a Wuthering Waves character, she would not get this much hate. And I did not know what he was thinking about saying that, but that was the most stupidest thing ever, though. Okay, he should never have said that. And his Twitch channel, like when it pops open back then, it got like a warning for his Twitter. So that's all I have. For me, these are the three horsemen of glazing, Wuthering Waves fully, and their little helper, John Seaman. And so let me know on what you think of these three, or if I should change one out for another, then you can let me know down below in the comments. But overall, yeah, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.